What a night. What a week. Stick with me. Now remember, I mentioned it earlier on. If you've not subscribed and you're watching this in Freeview, you're going to have to get your act together, okay? Because there will be chaos towards the weekend. Good chaos, because people will want to subscribe. So don't leave it to the last minute. It's Monday night. You've got a few days. Get on it and sort it out, because, you know, over the last 10, 15 years, I've worked on a lot of shows where people have had to pay to watch the main event. And there's been heartache and tears on almost all of them. Carl Froch against Andre Dirrell. Chaos. Couple of Nassim Hamid fights. Chaos. David Haye against Vladimir. Chaos. Honestly, it happens. If you want to get in touch with me tonight on the show, also you can. The Twitter is quite simple. It's at Big Daddy Bunce, or you can email me, and that's bunce@boxnation.com. And people have been asking about the Ali poem. It is still going. Remember, it's a poem. It's the poem that Muhammad Ali would write if he was fighting a Klitschko brother. And in a moment, I'll read a couple out and we'll show you again the prize. A prize worth $8,000. Anyway, we were back, at the Royal Albert Hall on Saturday night. It had that feel, that sort of feel of history. It was beautiful. The main event was the vacant Commonwealth light middleweight title between Tony Hill from down on the South Coast and Kent's, or South London's, very own Sam Webb. And I'm delighted to say that Sam Webb was fighting Matthew Hall in Eliminator for the British light middleweight title. I'm glad I picked it up, because no one in there picked it up. Anyway, I'm delighted to say that Sam Webb joins me on the line now. Sam, how are you?
How you doing, Steve?
Yeah, sorry, Sam, about that confusion there. I wasn't sure you were coming on the show. Sam, first of all, congratulations the other night. A hard fight. You knew it would be hard. He never got further than about 3 inches away from your face. You must have been sore on Sunday.
I'm still sore now, Steve, to be honest with you. It was tough. It was tough. He's a lot, quite deceiving, really, Matthew. Like I said to you straight after. You see him on tape and he looks a lot slower than he actually is, but I mean, physically, he's probably the strongest person I've ever boxed. Like, definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
it was nice to come back out of like a year out, Steve, to be honest with you, and not without a warm up. I don't think I've done too bad, to be fair.
You must be feeling fairly. You must be feeling fairly good now, because that was what, a final eliminator, and it wasn't a Commonwealth title. That was me getting confused earlier. It was either a final eliminator or an eliminator. It was always a bit confusing. Which one was it?
It was a final eliminator. Yeah, because he had an eliminator first off against Chris Coleshaw,
who somehow got a British title fight.
Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean. That's a different story, really, Steve, isn't it? I don't know if it's the boxing board of control who need to bring the issue. I feel sorry, really. Well, it's a bit annoying from my point. I had the same thing happen to me when I boxed Anthony Small.
Yeah.
Before I boxed Small, didn't I? I beat Thomas McDonough in the final eliminator, and then he got a voluntary against Anthony Small before I even got it. It seems pointless having eliminators if these sort of fighters are allowed to go through even though they lose.
Yeah.
There should be a rule against it. Like, I'm not against anyone earning money in the game or getting their chances. This is not a personal sort of thing against anybody who's had the opportunity, because you need your opportunities in boxing sometimes.
But you need a bit of luck. Yeah.
That's it. But I mean, in terms of, there's no point in having eliminators if the kids who lose them are going to go through. It seems madness, but.
Yeah, so have you been given any idea of time scale? I mean, they fight sometime in June.
I reckon it'll probably be around sort of September sort of time. I would have thought so.
Oh, that's okay. Well, that's not. I suppose, in all fairness, yeah. I mean, if that fight does take place in June, he's not going to fight you again in August, because nothing's going to happen in August, because we've got the Olympics here. In all fairness, so it might be something big in July. But it looks like August is going to be a quiet month for boxing all over the UK, because it's not just about London, the Olympics. People will be watching it from all over the world. Sam, when you got to the venue the other night, when you got to the Royal Albert Hall the other night, and I'm talking about before you got in the ring, could you sort of get a sense of the history inside the old lady?
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, we got there probably about, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours before I was supposed to box, because obviously Bradley Skeet was on the bill as well. So we got there early because he had to weigh in on the night. And we went through, we had a look round, there was nobody in there, and we got in the ring, the pair of us, like, and had a little wander around and that, and it was brilliant, like, you know, like, just even looking up. Obviously, when I was boxing, I was fortunate enough this time not to be looking up at the ceiling, but...
Good, yeah, that's nice, yeah.
Yeah, it does help sometimes. I was having a wander around, and yeah, it's a brilliant place, probably the best venue I've boxed. Like, the dressing rooms are unbelievable, like, you know, really nice.
Listen, I love you. Listen, Sam, thanks very much for coming in tonight. And sorry for confusing you with Billy Joe Saunders. That happens. What I've got is I've got a relation to Billy Joe Saunders on the show later on. Billy Joe Saunders has been tweeting me, so I get a bit confused. Because you know what? I'm only human, Sam. I'm only human, son.
Yeah. Oh, no worries.
Listen, Sam,
no problem.
Sam Webb, thanks very much, please.
Nice one. Thanks, Joe.
See you later.